Assalamualaikum. Hello guys. This video is the second part of factorizing quadratics. In the first video, I have solved a question in which quadratic equation there was two plus signs. So just to remind the rule, if you got two plus signs, then the two linear equations will have a two plus signs in the middle. I will explain where these signs are coming. So in this equation, I have got x square plus 7x minus 30. Just to remind yourself this rule, if you have plus sign and minus sign, means plus sign with the middle term and minus sign with the last term, then the next two factors that you have to find will have, one will be the plus sign, one will be the minus sign. Again, how you factorize quadratics, you have to find two pairs of numbers. If you multiply, the answer should be the last term minus 30, and if you add them, the answer should be plus 10. For this reason, we have to find some factor pairs. I have to find two numbers. If I multiply, the answer should be minus 30. If I write the factor pairs, because there are plenty of factor pairs, we have to find one factor pair that fits in this situation. So minus 30, if I do 5 plus 5 into minus 6 is equal to minus 30. I'm writing this pair just to tell you that minus 30 is the answer if you multiply plus 5 times minus 6. But if you add them, plus 5 minus 6, answer is minus 1. It is not plus 7. So we have to find the factors. If we add them, the answer should be plus 7, and if you times them, the answer should be minus 30. Plus 1 minus 30. If you times, it is minus 30. If I write minus 1 plus 30, if you times them, answer it will be minus 30. Another pair. Minus 6 plus 5. If you times them, answer is minus 30. If I write plus 5 minus 6, if you times them, 5 times 6 is 30, plus minus minus. So for the same pairs, I'm going to add them now because we have to find a factor. If you times them, the answer should be minus 30, but if you add them, the answer should be plus 7. Minus 30 plus 1. If you add them, the answer will be minus plus 1 minus 30. Answer should be minus 29. Minus 1 plus 30 plus minus minus, but the sign of bigger number is all again 29. 5 times minus 5 plus 6, answer is minus 1, and plus 5 minus 6, again the answer is minus 1. So we have to find the term in which the answer should be minus 30 and plus 7. So we know that the first term will be plus and the second term will be minus. I've got another pair. If I get this one, plus 10 minus 3. Answer is 10 minus plus minus minus 10 times 3 is 30. The answer is minus 30. But if I add them plus 10 minus 3, the answer is plus 7. The same way, if you write minus 10 plus 3, answer will be minus 30. But if you add them minus 10 plus 3, the answer is minus 7. But we need plus 7. So I've got plenty of pairs, factor pairs. So this pair is giving me the right answer. So plus 10 minus 3. So how can I write this in So if I write x square plus 10x minus 3x minus 30 according to the formula, if the plus, I've got first plus, second in minus, then the two terms, the first will be the plus and the second will be the minus. Plus minus, minus, but the sign of bigger number, the factorization quadratics rule. So plus minus, minus, answer is 10 minus 3 is 7. But if you multiply plus minus minus, 10 times 3 is 30. I hope you are understanding this method. It's very easy. You just need to play with the numbers and you have to make sure that you are getting the right timetables. So x square, again, I have to make pairs of 2. X square, what is the common? X is common. X, leftovers here. What is the common in these two terms? Now there are signs, numbers and letters. What is the common sign between these two? Minus sign, minus. When the minus is outside the bracket, I'm just telling you these formulas again just to remind you the rules. If the minus sign is outside, all the signs inside the bracket will change. Minus sign here, what is the common between 3 and 30? 3 because 30 comes in the 3 timetable, there is no x here. So the leftovers, plus minus, minus minus, plus because the sign is going to change inside the bracket. 10, how many times is 30? 10 times 3 is 30. That's the, now again, these two terms. What is the common in these two terms? X plus 10 bracket, leftover, x left here, and minus 3 comes from here. So that's the end of the quadratic equation. That's how you factorize. Now I've got a linear equation, two linear equations from one quadratic equation. I'm going to do another question in which two minus signs will come. Again, you have to find the factors. So first of all, you have to find the pairs, factor pairs. I've got plus 2 here and minus 3. So which two numbers, if you multiply, the answer should be 2. Very easy, 2 and 1 times 2, because 2 is is the second prime number. Minus 3, if you add them, the answer should be minus 3. If I write 2 and 1 here, I need 2. I need 2 if you multiply them. 2 times 1 is 2. But there is a minus sign in the front and the plus sign is the second term. So according to the rule, if I have got minus sign here and the plus sign is with the second term, the two next numbers will be the two minus signs. I will make my life easy by the rule. 2 times 1 is 2 and minus 2 plus minus 1 is equal to minus 3. So if when I am multiplying these two, the answer is plus 2. But if I am adding them, minus 2 plus minus 1 is equal to minus 3. Minus minus plus, but the sign of bigger number. 2 plus 1, 3, and 2 minus is with the 2, so minus 3 is the answer. So with these two linear terms, So I know that these two numbers, I've told you this rule. If you will use this rule, then you can check your answer as well. If you got two numbers and you're not sure that whether it is a plus sign first or the second term, so just check your answers. If you got minus in the front, plus in the second term, the next two numbers will be the minus signs. So x square, I can write instead of minus 3x, I can write minus 2x minus x, because minus 1x is equal to x. Plus 2. You can check again because there's a minus sign here, plus sign here. The two next terms are with the minus sign because minus 2 minus 1 adds together to minus 3. And if you multiply 2 times 1 is 2. And minus minus plus, so plus 2. Again, these two times factorize these two terms. X common. I will take the common term outside and the leftovers are going to be inside the bracket. From 2x, 1x came outside, minus 2. Minus sign again outside, it will change the whole game. When the minus sign is outside the bracket, then all the signs. So minus 1 is the common in these two terms because now x is only in this term and the plus 2 is in only this term, so nothing is common. So when there's nothing common in both terms, 1 is the common thing. So 1 minus 1 here. What is the leftover? X here. Minus, because of minus is outside, so the inside sign will go change, and 2 times 1 is 2. So now again factorize these two terms taking common. So x minus 2 is common in these two terms, this bracket, and the leftover is x minus 1. So now this quadratic equation is changed into two linear equation with the negative sign in front and the plus sign with the second term. That's how you solve the quadratic equations with different signs. I have solved multiple questions with plus sign, two plus signs, plus and minus, minus and plus. And if you want to ask any question, you can email me, you can write in the comment section. And first of all, subscribe, share, and don't forget to share my videos. Best made easy. Bye.